Hi everybody, welcome. This is Lexi over at the Podunk Paper File, and today we are going to be putting pages into our interactive junk journals, okay? So I'm going to show you how I made this, and I'm also their pockets. So we will be putting something in there later on down the road, but for now, I'm just going to make the rest of these pages, and so let's just jump in and get started. I need to see how that's lifting. I don't know if you can see that, but we're going to address it right now. You heard it here. We're going to address that, and I'm going to make sure that this bad boy goes nowhere. All right. Where's my, I just had, here it is, a baby wipe. Okay. And the bottom too, yep. It's just pulling away a little bit, so I'm going to fix that. All right. Right. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to show you, again, I'm going to show you how to make these pages. Let's go. So I have my measurements over here. So for the first, they're going to be two different sizes, okay? You have to make a different size to make the pocket, okay? So the first page, the main page, the size is going to be 9 1/4 by 5 7/8. So I want the tall side to be 9 1/4 inches long by 5 7/8 inches wide. All right, and this is going to be the size of our actual pages in the book, okay? Now, what we need to do is we need to take another piece and we need to make it be 10 1/4 inches long, 10 1/4 inches long by 5 7/8 inches wide. Okay, the reason why we're doing it 10 1/4 inches long on the second one is because we're going to score the top and the bottom 1/2 inch so that we can create that pocket, okay? So I'll show you how we're going to do that right now. I'm going to flip this over and turn this into my scoreboard here. Now, on the short ends, okay, we're going to be marking 1/2 inch on each side. So 1/2 inch on this side, turn it around, or don't, just measure, but it's easier if you turn it around, and 1/2 inch on this side. And then I'm going to trim, just a little trimmy trim, below the score, okay, below the score mark, I am going to trim just a bit off, okay, to reduce bulk. And doing it on this side and down here and over here. Okay, now we will be folding. So this paper, I don't think it has a front and a back side. I mean, maybe that's, honestly, I don't care. I'm going to be covering most of it anyways, so my bone folder is getting real dirty. Got a ton of glue on it. All right, so here we go. There's that side, and then we'll fold up this side. And this was the 10 inch, the one that's 10 1/4 inches long, okay? Now we're going to take the one that's 9 1/4 inches long, and it should fit right on top. But so what I want to do is I'm going to just glue the sides down. I'm just going to do one at a time, take my time, make sure everything lines up, because if it doesn't, in the end, we're going to have wonky everything, okay? So really, this is a project you're going to want to take your time on. Okay, lining everything up, making sure everything's good. Art glitter glue grabs really fast, okay? So now I'm going to just hold that in place, lift up the one side, and glue this page down. Okay, now we have this. And we will be taking these and gluing them into our pockets. Like, okay, I'll get it. So we're gonna open them up, put it on our page on the inside, and we're gonna be gluing this down, okay? Now you really wanna be careful here. You gotta make sure that your spine is not off kilter at all. Okay, if it is, you need to fix that right now, because mine was, and I had to unglue everything and actually add another piece of scrapbook paper here. That's why the inside's a little different now, because I had to pull the whole spine off and adhere it so that my pages are flat in the book and they're not wonky at all, okay? My daughter's making faces at me. Okay, so I'm gluing one side. I'm going to put glue on both the sides, but just be cognizant. Okay, so if you are using art glitter glue, this stuff grabs fast. Like, you have seconds and it won't move after that. You'll have to unglue it and rip stuff, okay? So if you dare to do both sides at once, do it, but if not, take your time. And so I'm putting that in the middle of my thing, and I'm going to lay it down flat, and I'm just going to make sure everything lines up, and I'm going to leave about just a little bit down at the base so that my page can fold one way and the other. All right, so if you look up close, you can see that I left a little space right here. All right, and it should be good on this side if you did it right. Okay, and boom, we have another page. So there's 2 pages, and we're going to make seven more of those, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and cut them all out right now. I'm going to start by cutting my 9 1/4 by 5 7/8 pages, and I need 7. All right, 9 1/4 by 5 7/8. Oh, my nose is itchy. Ooh. So there's 1. I bet I can do 2 at a time. I probably could do 3, but this is thick paper, so I'm going to just play it safe. 9 1/4 by 5. Oh wait, hang on. This is my, I need to put this over here. 5 7/8. Is that right? That was 6 7/8. Okay, we need it to be 5 7/8. Okay, so now we've got 3, and we need 4 more, so I'll do 2. So 9 1.25 by 5 7/8. Okay, so that makes 5. Two more will make 7. Nine 1/4 by 5 7/8. All right, there is 6 and 7. Now we need to cut the part that will fold. So that will be 10 1/4 by 5 7/8. So I'm going to do 2 pages here. So 5 7/8 wide by 10 1/4 long. And there's 2. Three, 4, okay. 10 1/4. Five 7/8. Four. This will be 6. 10 1/4. Ow. By 5 7/8. One more. Where's my backup? Supply. Oh, there it is. Okay. Because I made so many mistakes. I'm glad I had 50 pages. All right, so 5 7/8 by 10 1/4 inches. 10 1/4. Woohoo. Fun. Now we're going to take our 10 1/4 inch length ones and we're going to score this side and this side 1/2 inch on each side. So I'm going to turn this into a scoring board again. Purpose of that is so that this can be blunt right up against it and you're getting nice, clean, straight everything's, okay? So there's 1/2 inch and here is 1/2 inch. Okay, half. So this is a scoring tool. This is Fiskars brand, but you can also use a bone folder here. It doesn't really matter. This is just comfier for me to hold in my hand. Okay, half. One half. One half. So how's everybody? How's life? Good? Good. I'm glad to hear it. I hope you're having good life. Whoops, I did 2 at once. My husband is smoking macaroni and cheese for dinner tonight because my brother-in-law is smoking a brisket. So my husband feels like he needs to smoke some macaroni and cheese. And I am about it, okay? You don't gotta tell me twice. Did I cut too many? I don't know. I'm going to score this one and then I'm going to recount. 7. Okay, good. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to trim off the corners. I think I can do this 2 at a time. As long as everything's nice and lined up, it should be fine. It's not lining up, so there we go. Oh my gosh, I am so shaky today. It's driving me nuts. Sorry. Hopefully these don't go flying into my drink. Ugh. Shake. I probably wouldn't go heavier than a 65-pound cardstock here, because if you do a heavier weight cardstock, it's just not going to fold and be as pliable as it is if you use this 65-pound. And all we're doing here is reducing bulk, so the cuts don't have to be like perfect, but you want to make sure that they are below your score mark. There we go. Woo! Okay, these are all scored now. Move this out of the way and we can start gluing everything together. Okay, grab my bone folder, making sure my creases are nice. Grabbing my 9 1/4 by 5 7/8 inch piece, and we'll be gluing that again. All right, so there's one, and I'm just going to glue all of these together, and then I'll go in and glue them all into my book. So I'm grabbing a scored one and a not scored one. Bone folding. Bone folding. And what I like to do here, okay, is I like to line it up first, lay it down, make sure everything's lined up, again, lay it down like this, and then if I put my hand here, my papers shouldn't be shifting. And so because I'm using that art glitter glue, it adheres so fast that I just want to make sure everything's nice and lined up. Okay, turning you around, lining everything up again. double-sided tape. I've seen a lot of people use that on these projects, but I just can't imagine having the patience to do that. I don't think I have that much patience. I actually did make one with double-sided tape one time, and it was a nightmare. So I just use glue, because I don't need none of that negativity in my life, you know. All right, that looks good. And okay. Okay, this is a dry baby wipe, and I'm just going to use that to kind of get the glue out of my way. Try that again. Not bubbly and cheerful today. I've been having a go at this project, and I've made a lot of mistakes. And it's not that I'm not happy. I mean, I'm happy. I'm just, man, my brain hurts. I feel tired, kind of like I need a nap or something. It's just been strenuous work, you know. All this measuring. Ugh. All I know is that it's going to be worth it in the end. I know it will be. It's going to look so good. It'll be worth all of the pain and struggle that I'm going through to make it nice. I just know it. I just know it. All right. Now this one's kind of not matching up very well. I'm going to grab another piece and see if it'll match up a little bit better. And yeah, yep. It sure does. I mean, your cuts, you want to be as close to perfect as you possibly can, but obviously this guy right here is not perfect. No, not me. Dry baby wipe. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. That way if it squeezes out, it doesn't get all over my fingers. I don't care. All right. Yeah, this one's just a tad bit off kilter. See that? So what I think I might do is actually just trim it. Ah, better. What's that actress's name in Beetlejuice? The ghost wife. I don't know her name. She's got the curly brown hair, and she's also in that baseball movie with Tom Hanks. I love her. We were watching Beetlejuice, and I love her. My daughter was excited because Winona Jennings, or is it Winona Ryder? Winona Ryder, Will's mom from Stranger Things, was in it, so she's excited that was Lydia. I thought that was cute because she likes Stranger Things and Beetlejuice and weird, creepy stuff. And I'm okay. You can like what you like. I don't like most creepy things. Okay, and then here we go. Two more. We're on the home stretch, guys. I think this video has been recording wonky this whole entire time. It's okay. I'll reorient it later. It's fine. Because I ain't turning back now, okay? Oops. I should be getting my new car tomorrow. I'm pretty excited.
What should I do with this?
What is it?
It's that thing where you put the
Light bright?
Yeah.
Do you have the lights for it?
No.
Toss it. No, not an original light bright, guys. If it was an original one, we would not be tossing that. No way. Not once, not never. I'm surprised my cat hasn't been in here up on the table wondering what I'm doing. She's mad at me. Yesterday I smacked her right in the face. She had it coming. Listen, okay, I've hit that cat one other time, and both times she had it coming, but look at this, okay? Her fingernail went so far into my skin, it was like pulling my skin away from my body, and she just started biting me, and like she has never, I'm serious, you guys, she has never done that to me before. She like straight attacked me. So I said, pop, right on the face. Sorry, if you think that's animal cruelty, then okay. But I promise you, that cat is loved and well fed. But, I mean, it was the only way to get her to let go of my freaking arm right there. I had to finally pop her. Oh, it hurt so bad. What do you want to do with it? I don't know.
Want me to just toss it?
Just put it on that shelf over there. Any old place will do. Thanks, babe.
There is my writing in there.
Does it say, I'm in love with Justin Bieber? Oh. I don't know if you guys heard that, but she said not anymore because he cheated on her with Haley Baldwin. No. Donovan Mitchell doesn't know we're even in a relationship, okay? All right. Yay! Ooh, we got those all together. Now let's glue them into our book. Okay. Oh, itchy nose, itchy nose. Nose goes. All right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you could still use it.
Hey, shut up. I'm in 5th grade. I'm not in kindergarten.
That said preschool, honey.
Still.
I love you. Thank you for cleaning your room. She's cleaning her room. And she's giving all of her old books to Levi, which I think is pretty adorable. She's like, Mom, I really want to give some of my books because he's starting to learn how to read. And I'm like, oh. Like, I'm pretty biased, I think, but my kids, I have the best kids in the world. And they're so cute. All right. Okay. putting that in there, being quick, and making sure, okay.
I have first grade and second grade math books, so that's Levi.
First and second grade?
Yep.
Yeah, you can put it in his room, it's fine. Oh no, guys, this is not. Okay, unsticking, please unstick. Oh, okay, we did it, okay. That gave me a little bit of a panic attack, because what happened is it wasn't centered. It was like, it was not centered. I was paying attention to my kid for a second and I just got distracted. Okay, so, okay. So, all right, okay. Now I'm making sure everything's lining up with the other pages before I, come on. This is not what I signed up for. Even though it is, but still. All right, okay, so we need you to go this way. And, yeah, yep. Don't mind if it's a little bit off from the middle. See how that's kind of off a little bit? I would rather my page fit in there properly than be off a little bit. And be off a little bit than not fit. And it ain't pretty, but later on I can go in and color it or do something weird. I don't know. So, not worrying too much. I'm just going to keep going. Sorry I haven't been so talkative, guys. Giving what to Levi, honey?
The Trolls coloring book.
Okay.
And as a book, I just gotta clean the rest of my room.
Okay. Thank you. What? I'm noticing that this side didn't stick down very well, so I'm gonna go in with, doesn't even look like I glued that side at all. Maybe I didn't. All right. Need a drink. Bought some of this stuff. So good. Okay. We're almost done, guys. Home stretch. And after this, I'm probably going to call it a day on this book because I'm feeling a little burnt out. I'm ready for it to be over with. Okay, so I'm just going to glue the one side and then I just want to see how this works out. I need to do it this way. Yeah, I think I like it this way better. Not having to worry about both sides at the same time. Two more. Let's see. Yay, last one. I just want it to line up with all these other pages. So I'm just double checking that it does and before I let the glue grab. Okay, now it is good. We can put that there and put this on this side. All right, okay guys, so today what we made was our pages for our interactive junk journal book, okay? So we've got all of these pages. They have these pockets on the inside, so we'll be able to put stuff in there. And next, on the next video, we'll probably work more with like doing more fold outs and blah, what have yous, okay? And I do want to figure out what to do with the back and the front cover. I think I want to put a pocket on the front, and for the back, I don't know yet. I was thinking about doing something that, like, you know, folds out, so it's like this, and then it would fold out like this. But then the black on the purple, I didn't know how that would look, and that's kind of where my dilemma is with that. You could always do like a I don't know. I'll figure it out. But thank you so much for watching. Sorry I was silent for most of the video. If you find any kind of value here, please like, subscribe, and share. I'm always happy to have new people visiting with me. And you can find me on Etsy, Facebook, and Instagram. Just look up the Podunk Paper File. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Bye.